Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host on Click Digest, and this is my review of the Micromax Canvas Night 2. Let's get started. With the Canvas Night 2, you get the phone in the box, and apart from that, you get standard set of accessories which includes earphones, but these are good quality in the ear type, flat anti-tangle earphones which are nice and come with a button to accept or reject the call and a mic enabled headset which has been bundled. There is a 1.5 ampere charger, a data cable, a SIM removal tool which has been bundled, and you also get a screen protector which has been bundled within the box. This is something that you don't get with all the phones, so it is a plus. Moving to the design of the phone, the Canvas Night 2 does impress me a lot with the way it has been built. It is very solid and it is made up of high quality materials. On the front it uses Gorilla Glass 3, which is fairly scratch resistant, and even if you rub it with metallic objects like the tip of this pen drive, it still does not damage the screen, or it still does not leave any sort of scratches. You can see that the screen is crystal clear even after rubbing metallic objects against it. This is the power of Gorilla Glass. Apart from that, it uses a lot of metal, so it is a metallic frame all around. This is white and gold, very nice color, and it looks very premium. On the rear, the camera also gets some metallic treatment. This is a 13 megapixel shooter which comes with autofocus and dual LED flash. On the front, it gets a 5 megapixel camera. The screen here is 5 inches and comes with the high definition Super AMOLED display which comes with beautiful display quality. In terms of design, I'm very impressed with the phone and it feels very solid. There is no flex, no squeakiness, and it is well built phone when it comes to the design. Talking about the SIM card options, there is a SIM card tray on the right hand side and there is no openable back, so the back does not come off. It houses 2 SIM card slots, a nano SIM and a full size micro SIM, and you can also remove the nano SIM and put a micro SD card. So this is a hybrid SIM card slot, so you can use it either as a dual SIM 4G device, or you can use it with 1 SIM and 1 micro SD card depending on how you want to use it. So you have an option of expanding the memory. It comes with 16 GB internal memory. This is all about design. Now let's talk about display, which is another important factor for any smartphone. Let me play back a video for you to give you an idea of how good the display quality is. I'll turn the volume to maximum and let's play this video and look at the quality. Viewing angles are good, the colors are rich, and this is not on high brightness. I have just kept the brightness around 20-30% to keep it better for the camera, but you can see that on high brightness it looks even more immersive and attractive. So when it comes to display quality, it is fairly vivid and the display is very nice here. I'll tone down the brightness again so that you can see the display properly. Now let me play some music tracks for you and show you how loud it is when it comes to playing music. It gets a bottom firing speaker. Only this slot that you see on the left hand side is the speaker. The right side is a dummy grill and probably houses the microphone. This is not the speaker grill, so it gets single bottom firing speaker. The loudness is not very high. In fact, we can measure it with this audio meter that we have got here. Let's set it to measure the maximum, and I'm just gonna play it now and face the speaker towards the meter. So the maximum it has recorded with the music playing is 83 dBA, which is lower than what I am sounding like. So my sound is like 85 dBA. So this is measuring around 83 dBA, which is not very loud. But good thing about the speaker design is that when you place it on a flat surface, it will not get muffled because it's a bottom firing speaker and the chances of muffling are low. However, when you are playing games holding it like this, there are good chances that you will muffle the speaker. So when it comes to audio as well as video quality, this phone is fairly well loaded. The quality of audio from the speakers of the earphones is good, so you can enjoy your music on the earphone, but the speakerphone loudness is kind of limited. After display, audio and video quality, let me talk about the camera quality as well. The camera here is a 13 megapixel shooter. It comes with a Sony sensor which is made up of 5 material lens elements. It's a fairly sharp sensor and gives you a lot of modes as well. There are a lot of shooting modes in the camera app, which include sunset, landscape, snow, candlelight, AR, sports mode, beach mode. So it is loaded with a lot of modes, and the front facing camera is also 5 megapixel, which is fairly loaded when it comes to taking pictures in good quality. So this is how the picture comes out to be for the object which is right here, and you can see the color accuracy and the accuracy of detailing in the shot, which is very impressive. I'll also show you some front facing pictures and some other shots that I have taken before starting this video. So these are some of the shots, and it can also record full high definition videos, so you can do full high definition video recording with this camera. And this camera does impress me. Both with the front and rear facing camera, you can take decent quality pictures. Talking about the specifications and performance, we tested with the Antutu benchmark and we got a score of 28,500, which is very close to 29,000 level, which we saw on the Eureka as well, which is with the same chipset. Snapdragon 615, which is by Qualcomm and gets 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB internal memory. Out of the 16 GB internal memory, there is around 12 GB user available memory. And good thing about this phone is that if you want to expand the memory, you can move apps to the SD card. The total available space is 12.2 GB, and right now it's showing 8.7 because I have installed some heavy applications like the Asphalt 8. And if you look closely, there is a button to move applications to SD card, which I have not installed, so this button is not enabled. But once you install an SD card on this phone, you can move applications to the SD card on this phone easily. This phone also supports USB OTG pen drive. So as soon as I connect a pen drive here, you can see that the storage settings will recognize a USB drive which is connected, and it will show me the total space on the USB. And I can also choose USB storage as default write disk, which I would not want to do. So I can easily unmount the storage when I'm done using it. So it does support USB OTG as well. So the memory capacity is not really a challenge here because you have micro SD card slot support as well as USB OTG support. When it comes to graphics and gaming, this phone is fairly impressive and does not heat up too much. Besides having Snapdragon 615 chipset, it does not heat considerably. We have done a separate gaming review with heating test, so do check out the other video. The link is provided in the description section to the playlist where we have all the Night 2 videos. And here are a few glimpses of the gameplay. Talking about the internet browsing experience, Chrome browser comes pre-installed with the Google suite of applications that you find on these phones, and there is decent rendering speeds, and the phone is doing a good job when it comes to showing websites. The color quality, legibility as well as ability to pinch and zoom is also good. When it comes to signal reception, there is good network strength, as you can see here. And let me place a cellular call for you and place it on speakerphone to show you how loud the speaker loudness is and how good is the call clarity.
Airtel, the smartphone network welcomes you to one-to-one care. Dear customer,
there is also a built-in call recorder with which you can record ongoing calls.
To 14%, effective 1st June 2000.
The audio from the speakerphone is not very loud, but the audio quality is very clear here. Talking about the software, it runs Android Lollipop right out of the box, so you need not wait for software updates, which is a good thing. And talking about the customizations, there are few things that I can see here have been customized. So this is a widget which has been provided for taking quick pictures, which you get when you slide from the home screen towards the left side of the screen. When you slide from the other side, you will see that trending apps application has been installed, and there are a considerable amount of apps that you will find extra. There is App Center, there is Chats, there is Cleaner app, and few more: News Hunt, Paytm, Snapdeal Quicker, etc. So there are plenty of extra applications including SwiftKey. So you may find some of these applications useful, and you can disable or uninstall the ones that you don't want to use. When it comes to battery life, the battery capacity here is 2260 milliamp hour, and we'll do detailed battery test. As per my approximation, with a 5-inch AMOLED display, this battery should easily last one full day on moderate usage. But we'll anyways do some more battery test and do a separate battery review. So stay tuned for that and make sure you hit the red subscribe button. And finally, we come to the price, value for money and verdict. In terms of price, this phone is priced slightly on the higher side. If you look at the phones which are with the similar specifications are priced slightly on the lower side. But it offers you an AMOLED display which phones in the price segment will not offer you. It gives you a metallic build and construction. It gives you a premium lens, Sony lens, which comes with very good clarity. It gives you a nice and good design. It is also fairly slim and is very premium to look. In terms of overall visual appeal, performance, aesthetics and overall performance of this phone, I find it to be a good value for money, even being slightly higher on the price side. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. If you have any more questions, doubts or queries, please feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below, and we'll try to come up with the answers or do a follow-up video if required. If you want to see more videos from Intellect Digest, make sure you hit the red subscribe button and get latest video updates. I hope to see you in my next video. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.